Hey guys, welcome back to Ken's Tea Party. Let's get into all the tea, the hot topics. We got some interesting things in here. Okay, first, can we please normalize telling people that they smell good so they don't overdo their cologne/perfume? I feel like when people who put on cologne perfume, they put it on right, and then hours later, you can smell it, but they don't think no one can smell it because nobody's complimenting them. And if no one compliments them, they're gonna think no one can smell it. So therefore, they're gonna put more on to the point we can't fucking breathe and die. And I don't want to go through that. So we need to normalize telling people like, oh hey, like that's a good smelling cologne, like whoop de doo. And once they hear that, they'll be like, oh, okay, I put enough on for people to fucking smell. I don't have to spray more type shit. Because I don't feel like dying of cologne. I'm not doing that. I don't feel like doing that. I'm not in the mood to do that. Like, it's just not my time. No, thank you. I'll pass. Double it to the next person type shit. But another thing is Tina, she was worried about the fucking tea bags. Like, not the tea bags, but the tea liner. She talked about, oh my gosh, this was in the, I found this on the floor. These are $3.87 a piece. Like, oh my goodness. I'm like, girl, time and place. It was never that serious. She was like, oh my gosh, those liners, they cost $3.87. Be careful. I'm like, girl, calm down. You're not paying for it. Like, you're not even paying for it. Calm down. Then she was like, oh my gosh, the liner, like, it fell into the trash. Like, get it. It's $3.87. I'm like, girl, can you be quiet about the $3.87? I don't care. I looked to my left, I looked to my right. Nobody gave a fuck. Clap if you care. Tell your mama, I don't care. Like, what is you talking about? What is you talking about? Like, nobody cares, bro. Like, it's $3.87. Okay, we get it. Calm down. And she was like, it's just really expensive. I'm like, okay, girl, okay. You're not even paying for it, but okay. I get you. But next. Renee, once again. It's a shame. She stay being on the Hot Topic show. Like, it's just really crazy. Okay. So, Renee came in for third shift because Sharon called off Saturday, so she had to come in for him on third shift. And, one of my coworkers, Shalina, she's new or whatever. She said when Renee walked in, she looked at her head, and then she said, what's going on right there? I was like, oh, because Renee just recently dyed her hair, and she has a bald spot, and I don't want to be mean, but it is noticeable when she dyes her hair darker. So she was like, what is going on up there? It's not funny. She was like, what's going on up there? I'm like, girl, and you have to hear it in her voice because it was 10 times funnier. She said, what's going on up there? I'm like, she's balding. Like, that's not her fault. Like, not too much. Like, calm down. Even though, like, Renee is rude, she is mean, and she's racist. She said the N-word. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, like, that's not okay. So yeah, go ahead and say what you said about her head. What is going on up there? And then she said she could at least put it in a ponytail. I'm like, well, she can't because she doesn't have enough hair. And I do feel bad. I'm like, she doesn't have enough hair to put in a ponytail. So I don't know what she's gonna do. She keeps dying and it's not working. So I'm just gonna mind my business. But I got something interesting to talk about. It's not a DL story, but people think that he DL after I told them this story. Only told like 3 people, and they were girls. So they said he was flirting or whatever. I'm like, flirting? I'm like, that's kind of gay. Like, but anyway, there was this boy. I'm not gonna say names, but I'm gonna say M. His name was M. So M, I knew M since 8th grade. Didn't really talk to him, didn't really have a class with him, but I definitely seen him before, and we sat like close to each other at lunch or whatever. And sophomore year, this, like, I have a class with him, and we had to get in partners, but our teacher put us in partners. It was like groups of 3 or 4. And I was in a group with him, and he was saying a whole bunch of crazy shit. He was just calling me names. He said I came from Timu and stuff. And he said I was a fag. I'm like, oh, I know that's right. Clock it. Like, what you want me to do about it? Cry about it. And he was saying a whole bunch of crazy stuff. I'm like, that's really crazy. I'm like, saying that I came from Timu? I'm like, girl, was it ever that serious? And I had him also in 6th hour too. And in 6th hour, this one time, I sat at a desk and he sat in front of me. Then he turned around, he shuffled my papers, and then he blew in my face. I looked to my left, I looked to my right. I'm like, what just happened? What just happened? He just blew in my face. And then, after that, he grabbed a water bottle. No, actually, he didn't blow in my face at that point. He blew my face, like, after he, like, okay, he hit me in the head with the water bottle. It was an empty water bottle. He blew in my face, hit me in the head with the empty water bottle, and got up from his chair to throw it away. Then he turned around to see if I was looking. Yes, I was looking, because why the fuck did I just get hit with the water bottle and blown in the face like that? That's disrespectful. That's unprofessional, not ethical. Time and place, that is so rude. I am one of your peers, and you're disrespecting me like this? That's rude. But this other time, I was in my notebook and I was writing something down. I said hashtag thug life, because, that was my type back in the day. And he was like, you're not a thug. I'm like, I'm not trying to be a thug. I don't want to be a thug. Let's chill out, okay? He's like, oh, okay. I'm like, whatever. Let me mind my business. And this other time, like, oh, he also grabbed my arm too. I'm like, what is going on here? Why are you grabbing my arm? This is very homo. I don't want to be homo with you. No, thank you. So, as you know, I was sitting in the hallway with this group of girls. It was only like 3 of us, and we was doing math outside the classroom. It was geometry. Wild. So, he walks out the classroom. M walks out the classroom. He walks to the bathroom. Then he comes back, was about to go to class. He said, oh, hi to all the girls. Then when he came past me, he pretended to kick me in the face. He didn't really kick me in the face, but he pretended he did. Then he flipped me off, and then he said, fuck you. I'm like, what the fuck? I looked to my left, I looked to my right. I'm confused. Then the girl next to me, she said, do you want to fuck him or something? Why would you do that? Like, why would you say that? That's weird. He said, no, he's a fag, this, and that, and the third. I'm like, boy, what is going on? I looked to my left, I looked to my right. I'm confused still. Like, what that got to do with anything? Like, I wasn't even talking to you. I didn't even say hi to you. And you're pretending to kick me in the face. I'm like, I thought that was weird. And another time, he asked to, like, wear my cologne. Like, he saw that I was putting on cologne. He grabbed it, and then he was like, put it on himself, and then he said thank you. Like, I didn't even allow him to use it. No, I think he asked the first time, but after that he started, like, taking it out my Chromebook case and started putting it on, and then said thank you after it. I'm like, now I'm confused. You didn't even ask to even put it on. But anyway, this other time, our teacher, she, in geometry, she put us at the back table. Mind you, the front of the classroom is full of desks, and at the back there are 2 big tables. Me and him were placed at one table together. I'm like, what is going on? And this can't be real. So I told the teacher, I'm like, why would you put me next to him, knowing that I don't like him? Then she was like, well, y'all can make it work. And so he comes into class late. I'm already sitting down, and he bumps into me on purpose. It says, why she had me sitting by you? And I'm like, I don't know. Go fucking ask her. Riddle me that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, go ask her. So he grabs my Chromebook case, unzips it, goes through it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm on my phone. I'm like, what is going on? I look to my left, I look to my right, nobody's there to help. He grabs my cologne oil or whatever, rubs it on, and he puts it back and he says, oh, sorry, thank you. I'm like, what? Oh, sorry, thank you. You didn't even ask to put it on or nothing. That's disrespectful. Ass fuck. That's rude. You can't just take my shit, put it on it to say thank you after you didn't even ask permission to take it in the first place. That's what got me confused. So I'm like, you're welcome. Yep, that's what I said. I'm like, oh, you're welcome, even though I was confused. I'm like, this is like getting kind of crazy. Like, a lot's going on. Like, am I getting bullied? Like, is this bullying? Like, I don't even know what that is. I had to look it up. Like, why am I getting bullied? Like, what's going on? I look to my left, I look to my right again, bro. I'm like, I'm still fucking confused. Like, is this bullying? Like, should I call the police? So, another thing happened. You know, a day after that, I had some candy. And, he was like, and I bought my pocket, and he was like, let me have some. I'm like, no. After all the things that you fucking said and did. Oh, wait, I missed one part. One time, I had to turn in a paper, and it was at the teacher, and the desk he was at was right in front of the teacher. I was passing the paper to her. Then he put his shoe on my leg. He put his shoe on my leg on my fucking pants. Y'all, to piss me off. Mind you, I was, I had some nice pants on too. I'm like, did this bitch put his shoe on my fucking pants? And he laughed. Yo, he looked at me and I looked at him. I'm like, and then he put his foot down. Eventually, I was pissed. I'm like, this dirty bitch, the fuck? That's so fucking rude. He put his shoe on my fucking pants. But anyway, back to what I was fucking saying. I was like, no, all the things that you did, but I did end up giving him candy or whatever. I was being nice. Next thing you know, I also had Jolly Ranchers. Turns out I guess Jolly Ranchers is like his favorite candy. And I gave him the Jolly Ranchers, even though he had some in his pocket too, because he always ate Jolly Ranchers, but he said he ate it all. So I gave him some. He said, oh, thank you. Then every day, because one of my teachers was selling candy, and I would buy the candy so I can eat, and I also shared the candy too. I would buy the cotton candy, a whole bunch of stuff. And every time I bought the candy, he would ask for some. I'm like, he's actually being nice. Like, now I'm confused. Like, first you was just mean, and now you're being nice. Now I'm confused. He would be a little mean here and there, I guess. And he would still take my cologne, and then he would just put it on and then go on about his day. And he was like, can I have this? I'm like, no, you can't have it. I fucking bought it, bitch. He was like, please. I'm like, no. And then he tried to steal it. I'm like, bitch, back the fuck up. Like, you didn't buy this shit. Get the fuck off. Like, no, don't do that. The fuck? And the next thing you know, became a habit. I would take candy, and I just gave it to him too to share it. And then that's when he started being nice. I'm like, now he's being nice. I'm like, what's going on? And then I also got popped too, and he woke up out his nap. He said, "Can I have that too?" I'm like, sure, just sure. Why not? Why not? And what also happened? I was wearing a Nike Tech one day, and it was a nice gray Nike Tech. And he says, we were talking about something. He said, "Oh, you got the nice Nike Tech on. It's a little outdated. It's so like kind of outdated." I'm like, well, I know, like I bought this like a year, 2 years ago. So yeah, like like what now? And then he grabbed my arm. Then he squeezed it. He was like, "Oh, you're strong." I'm like, I look to my left, I look to my right. I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on? I'm like, what do you mean I'm strong? I'm like, are you homo? Like, laughing face emoji, are you homo? Like, if you are, just say that. Like, you're touching my arm and squeezing it and saying that you're strong in, like, a nice toned voice. Like, I don't even know what to say. He also lifted up his shirt once. Did I look over? Yes, but, I did mind my business, though. I don't know what was going on. But after that, I was like, what's going on? And I started getting more candy. Then he's asking for more. Then it comes time to the end of the semester. And, oh, wait. I missed a part. There was a fight. And I had the fight video. And he asked me to send it to him. I'm like, well, how am I going to send it to you? He was like, oh, hand me your phone. Then he went on Instagram, typed in his name. He followed himself. Then he eventually followed me back or whatever. And I sent him the fight videos. And hours later, he unfollows me. I'm like, what's going on? Now I'm confused. Then, the next day, I had my candy. He said, let me have some. I'm like, no, you're weird. And then he said, how am I weird? I'm like, you unfollowed. I am not a fan. Like, remove me as a follower if you're going to unfollow me. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Just don't have me as a fan because I am not a fan of you. Then he was like, oh, like, are you for real? I'm like, yeah, that's weird. And then he refollowed me. Then I guess I followed back. I'm like, okay, well, don't do this shit again. Because I'm not a fan. If you're going to do it, remove me as a fucking follower. Not that fucking hard. Like, let's be for real. Then this other time, I had to ask him about a question about something. So I texted him. Mind you, and then I go on his page. I thought I got blocked. I'm like, what is going on here? I looked to my left, I looked to my fucking right. I'm confused. So it was a long weekend too. So that fucking Tuesday, I had my snacks. I sat completely on the other side of the damn table from him. And he talked to this other boy. I'm gonna call him CJ. He said to CJ, like, CJ, what's wrong with me? Like, why does he have an attitude? Like, what's wrong with him? Is he okay? Like, why is he mad? I'm like, well, how did you know I was mad? Like, because I did sit right next to you. And he was like, what's wrong? I'm like, you're weird. He's like, how am I weird? And he like started like laughing. I'm like, he's like, how am I weird? I'm like, bitch, you're gonna block me after I'm about to ask you a fucking question. He was like, whoa, I didn't block you. I'm like, so what is this? Then he was like, I deactivated my account. I was like, oh. And then he was like, I deactivated my account because this girl was stalking me. I was like, oh. Now what's really going on? So I'm like, oh, okay. And then he like reactivates his account because he said I just reactivated it last night, to be honest. And then I was like, he's like, I'm being for real, like I'm being dead ass, so I'm not lying to you. Then, he tries a search for me and see me. He was like, where's your account? He's like, what's your name? I was like, oh, I blocked you. He was like, bro, what? I'm like, why'd you block me? I'm like, because I thought you blocked me, and I'm not a fan, so I don't know what you thought this was. Like, let's be for real. Then I unblocked him. Then he followed me, then I followed him. And that's how that went. And also, he also said he wanted for his Christmas present was Jolly Ranchers. Yeah. Because I guess his birthday was coming up. So, but mine was coming up too. But anyway, not the point. So it comes the last week of the semester. And, after like the routine of the candy situation, oh yeah, I wake up late for the exam day. I'm like, what the fuck? I look to my left, I look to my right, like the fucking sun is out, bro. I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of here. And I get to school. I wasn't able to do the first exam for the first hour. And I wasn't able to do it for the second hour. Wait, I did. I did do it the second hour. And wait, was I? No, I didn't do the second hour. I don't think. Wait. I did it, but like, I don't know. But anyway, the third hour exam I had to do. I was late for that, so I had to like go to Mr. Berger's class and like wait for him to get my exam because I was gonna do my exam in a different classroom because like it was already late. A lot was going on. But anyway, so he opens the door. He said, "Okay, I'll be right back. I'm about to print the exam right now." I was like, "Okay." So I wait outside the door. He has a class going on, and M comes down the hallway. Just him, because the bell's already rang. And he said my name like Ken. I was like, "Oh, hi." Like, and it was kind of crazy to me because his attitude towards me was a lot different from what it was at the beginning of the school year. He's at like a whole different person. And I'm like, so what's really going on? Like, and then like, I don't even remember. I don't know if he dadded me up or what. And, I was like, okay, well, this is pretty crazy how you just switched, like, you know. But anyway, I told him something, and then he went to the class, and then got my exam. So then the bell for 6 hour rings. I was almost done with my exam, and I finished the exam. I turned it in, whatever. I go upstairs to 6 hour the geometry class, and I was already like probably 15 minutes late. And I knock on the door. It opens, and this part is giving movie scene because the teacher said, "Oh, I heard today's your last day. I got the email because I guess the other school, because I was going to another school so I can graduate early, and they only have it at that school because they didn't have it at the high school. They have it at the middle school for some reason where you can like do like extra classes or whatever." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So because although my other friend went there too. Anyway, not the point. So she's like, "Oh, you're you're leaving today." I'm like, yup. Then everyone turns and looks at me. I'm like, yup, that's me. I'm leaving. Yup-de-doo. Like, woohoo. Then someone asked me, like, "Oh my God, where you going? Like, why didn't you tell me?" This and the third. She was like, and then another person said, like, "No, where you going? Like, why did you say today was your last day?" I'm like, "Well, I don't fucking like you. Maybe that's why." And it just like, I kept going. Then I got to my seat, and it was pretty good. I ate the snacks. And then he asked for the last snack ever. And then I was like, okay, sure, there you go. Then, actually, he didn't even ask. He just held his hand out because he knew I was going to give it to him anyway. Like, he was like, just give me this and then give me that. I'm like, okay, here. And, but anyway, at the end of the class, the bell was about to ring. And then I don't know what led to this, but oh. I forgot a couple things. This other time, I was wearing a hoodie, and he walked past me and snatched my hoodie off. He said, "No hoodies in the classroom." And then he looked at me, and I was like, "What the fuck? What's going on?" And this other time, I was, in my emo phase, mind you. I was in my emo phase at this time. I was wearing a beanie every day. And, really, I was gonna let my hair grow. Then he was sitting right next to me, right? And he was playing. He was pretending like he was gonna snatch my head off. I'm like, "Don't snatch my hat. I'm not fucking playing with you." This and that and the third. And I'm like, "Yeah, like let me sit away from him." Then I was doing my work, and then he snatches the beanie off, and I scream. I put my head down. I'm like, "No!" And then I cover my head. He's like, "It's not even that bad. It's not even bad for real." I'm like, he said it looks pretty good. I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, thanks, but no thanks. Get my fucking beanie, bitch." And another thing I forgot to add, when he followed me back, I texted, we, like, refollow my account. I texted him and I said, yeah, bitch, that's why I don't even play like that. And then he said, who the fuck are you talking to? And I said, I was talking to you. Then he said, shut the fuck up. And then I was like, you shut the fuck up. He said, no, you shut the fuck up. Then, I should read the messages. I'm gonna read the messages after this. Okay. So let me tell the rest of the story. And, I don't know what list it is. He was like, oh, I'm like, the only reason why you think I was cool or I am cool because I give you food. And then he said, no, it's not because you give me food. Like, I think you're actually a cool person to talk to. You're cool, whatever. And like, yeah. And he said some other stuff too. I was like, oh. He was like, yeah, it's not even the food for real. I'm like, I was like, okay, I guess I'm a nice person to talk to. But I was like, whatever, let me mind my business. So, after that, let me go to the messages and see, because I'm bored, because why not? I'm gonna look, but let me tell the rest of the story as I'm finding it. I put in my Instagram notes, I wasn't being for real, I was just joking. I said, sigh, I'm gonna miss that boy. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna miss that boy, but I wasn't being for real. A few minutes later, guess who responds to the no? 7 minutes to be exact, to be honest. Yeah, it was M. He replied to the fucking no, and he said, who? I'm like, why are you asking who? Why is he worried about who I'm talking about? Why is he worried about what boy I miss? That wasn't really miss it. I was just saying that. Then I was like, I stuttered. I know. I stuttered in the fucking message. It was pretty crazy. I wasn't being for real though. Like, that's low-key dumb. But anyway, I was like, you. And then he was like, oh, really? And yeah, it was just pretty wild. But I'm not gonna get to like deeper. But nothing really happened. Then, hold up. I'm finding you. And then another thing I said, there was no school the next day either. Wait, what was it? Was it the last day? No. Wait, was it the last day? Now I'm confused. Oh yeah, it was. It wasn't. It wasn't though, because was it? Now I'm confused. Oh, this was before the last day. Okay. Wait, no. Okay, yeah, this was before the last day because there was a snow day. So this is when he said there's no school tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, that's mean I gotta come back Monday to finish the exams. And then he said that shit is gay. I'm like, oh, see, I told you, he's not a homo, and that's good. He's actually a homophobe. Good for him though. I'm just gonna mind my business. Then he said, should have just had today off. And then I was like, right. And then I said, for real. Then he said SMH. And then I sent a picture of an old man. Mind you, that old man sent that to me. I'm like, I'm taking a screenshot. This is such a meme photo. Like, it was low-key giving cunt. It was cool. It was such a meme. Like, whatever. Then I sent the photo. He was like, what the fuck, bro? He said, that's gonna be you when you get older. Laughing face emoji. And then I said, oh, so you're trying to be funny. One, I would never look like that because there is a thing called moisturizer to keep the skin moisturized so it doesn't wrinkle up like that bald-headed bitch. Oh, that was okay shady. And then he said laughing face emoji. That's another photo. Then he said he's a fucking bot. I don't even know who he was talking about. Then he asked me, is being parenting a collective? And I said, yeah, because I was in parenting. I took care of a child. It was wild. I was a father, and I still am a father. A proud father of my Japanese baby. Yes. Yes, that's exactly, and there's nothing wrong with it at all. Okay? It is a girl. So, I'm like, yeah, like, parenting class is an elective. Like, you get to pick your own baby. And I'm like, that's cool. Okay, whatever. Okay, this is when, I typed in my note, and then he said who, I said, you. Oh, and then he said something else. He said, thank you for the candy, which I also gave him candy. Then he wanted me to let him know how Atlantis went, because that's what it was called, the other school, Atlantis. I was like, okay, I will, but I never did. I low-key forgot. Loki forgot to tell him, but I'm just gonna mind my business. Then I told him that this other boy was gay. He said, "Oh wow, like I knew he was gay. This and that, and the third." I'm like, "This is crazy. Like, why is this boy gay?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's a like they need to get his shit together, whatever." Then around conversation, whatever. Then not too long after that, probably like a couple days later, he wishes me a happy birthday. I see. Then I said thank you. And then not too long after that, I wished him a happy birthday. Then he said thank you. And then that's it. But that's pretty much all the crazy stuff. But he had bipolar. Like he'd be nice this one time and then mean this other time. Because he said I was ugly. He said I was fat. Like he said a whole bunch of shit. A whole bunch of shit. Like it's just really crazy. Really, really crazy. Like, it was just really crazy. They said he was flirting. I'm like, that's flirting? Question mark. I didn't know that's how flirting went. I didn't know that's how flirting went. I thought flirting was like, like a little like boop on the nose, like hee hee hee, giggity, type shit. Like flirting, but like doing all the shit that he did, I don't think that's flirting. I don't think that's flirting at all. But I am just gonna mind my business. So, another thing. I think personally, cancel me if you don't like it, but I really don't give a fuck. Gay people should only live until 30. Cancel me, I don't care, cancel me. Like, I just never seen an old gay bitch. I just don't see myself being 60 and gay. Like, what am I doing? What, like, what am I doing in my 60s? Like, who's laying me down? Like, literally, like, I just don't see gay people living that long to doing all that. Like, you should not be doing all that. What's going on? Because now it's sad. It gets to a point. I'm like, I think 30 is good. You have fun while it lasted and just, like, go on about your day, Like I said, like, why is if I'm 80 and gay? Like, that's not good. That's not good. You might as well just kill me right now. Like, you might as well kill me. Like, you at least gotta experience it before you die. And you're not gonna be able to experience it if you're fucking 80. Literally. So I think you just, 30 is the limit. You're good to go. Live your life. Whatever. And then, go to sleep. No shade. I'm just saying. Especially for, the power bottoms out there. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, no one's gonna touch that. Let me mind my business, though. This guy on TV, he was fingering the wall. Yeah, he was fingering the wall, y'all. So, it was like a building type of show. And he said, do you see this hole right here? And then he put his fingers in it. Then he took it out and put his finger in it again. And then he took it out and put it in again. I'm like, why is he fingering this wall? Because now I'm confused. Like, why are you fingering the wall, dude? Like, that's low-key weird. Like, this turn off the TV for a while. I'm like, who's airing this? Like, he's literally fingering a wall. Like, that's just so weird. Like, that's not cool. He had gloves on, but still, it doesn't matter. Like, why are you And the people were watching him do it, too. I'm like, they're weird for watching it. Why did you let that happen? Like, that's just crazy. But anyway, so me and Maury, was on Facebook, and we was looking for cars. Tell me why this guy was trying to sell the car. It looked okay, but the guy said in the description, talk about, the car don't start and it probably needs a transmission and one of it has a flat tire. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean it don't start and it probably needs a fucking transmission? What do you mean? What is the point of selling the fucking car? Like, what is the point? Like, what is the fucking point? Like, this is like disrespectful. Like, I might as well just sell the parts. Like, what's going on? What do you mean? It probably needs a transmission. Like, at this point, just sell the tires. Sell what you can sell. Because, like, the whole car, like, it's not even together. Talk about it don't start. Like, that's fucking crazy. Like, nobody's buying that. It's still up there. And he's charging, not only that, he's charging, like, $2,000. I'm like, nobody's doing that. Then this other car, it was a 2021 Dodge Charger selling at $700. I'm like, something is wrong with that car. There's no way a Dodge Charger is $700. There's no way he's selling that. There's something wrong with that car. There's something really, really wrong with that car. And I think we should leave it alone and mind our business. And that's exactly what we did. We was like, yeah, there's something definitely wrong with that car because there's just no way it's that cheap. You know? But next thing you know, I was told this guy named James, I don't know his last name, but James, he wears a size fucking 30 in shoes, I was told. And he's 4'11". I'm like, it's not adding up. You're 4'11" with size shoes that are 30. I'm not trying to be rude, but like, it's low-key giving clown shoes. Like 30, a size 30 in shoes is absolutely astronomically wild. And you're 4'11". You're shorter than me. I don't know how to feel about that. And he's grown too. He's grown 4'11" and size 30 in shoes. I'm like, are you even happy about this? Are you? Because now I'm confused. Like, I feel bad. Like, nobody wants big feet like that when your body is disproportionate and not the same size as your feet. Like, why is your feet bigger than half your body? I'm not trying to be rude. But when it gets to that point, maybe we should do something. Maybe. But Tina was telling us about a pet ferret that she had. She used to give her pet ferret something, and she was telling us, oh, I love that pet ferret. I'm like, oh, what happened to the ferret? She said, it died. I looked to my left. I looked to my right. And I said, oh my goodness. And I ran away. And I tried. I tried really, really hard not to laugh. I'm sorry. Your ferret what? She did not have to say died like that. She did not have to say it like that. It's the way that she said it, that's what made it funny. I'm like, I'm sorry that your ferret passed away, and maybe it was his time. But the way that you said it made it jokeable. And maybe you shouldn't do it again. Okay? If she wouldn't have said it like that, I probably would have not laughed. I would have took it seriously the first time. But that's just me, though. That's just me. Because, like, she did not have to say it like that. She just didn't. But I also have some news, too. I might be turning back to emo. Yep. To the emo lovers out there, I'm turning back to you guys. I'm turning back emo. I'm going to listen to my rock music. I've actually been listening to some, like, deep dark music. Let me play it. I have to find it. Because it's, like, really good. Like, really, really good. Like, I was listening to it all day. Like, I felt it. I felt the music, y'all. Like, I'm turning back emo. Like, just listen. Just listen. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Yeah. 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 I hear you. I hear you. Okay, so that was an example of what the music I've been listening to. Yep, I'm turning back to my emo ways. I'm gonna get some eyeliner and do like a Roderick look, from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I'm gonna do like eyeliner like he did. That's gonna be like really crazy. I'm like gonna get like straighten my hair. I'm gonna get into the vibe. I miss my emo era. It was a good era. Like it was cool. It's interesting. Like I was listening to like good songs. It was like it was just a time. But anyway, my music career is starting, and my album comes out next month. It's gonna be called Back in the Day. Yeah, it's called Back in the Day. It's gonna be like an emo type of music, like back in the day, the skies were gray. Like it's just like it's just really crazy. It's just really really crazy. I also had to write a song for a collaboration with Coles. Coles. Yeah, I made a collaboration song, so it's like a Christmas song too. Some way, it's like they're selling like 50% off on Coles. Like you need Coles, but like wait, look, listen to the song. My body is tea, you might need a sip. I'm gonna get that big fat dick. All these hoes, windshield blows. All you need is Coles, Coles, Coles. I feel like after the song is released for the commercial, I think everyone's gonna be like, I need some goals. Like, that's what I need. It's gonna make my body tea. Everyone's gonna need a sip. Like, they're gonna get that dick, That's what they're gonna get. Like, shit that ass for some Coles cash. Like, I'm just saying. Like, that's what's gonna go down. Like, it's gonna be cool. Everyone's gonna want Coles. It's gonna, like, blow up. But yeah, that's that's the music career. And like back to the album. The album's gonna come out next month. Like I have like at least like 2 songs planned on that album. Like I think overall, I think I'm gonna at least like have 3 songs in that album. Depends on my mood. Yeah, it's gonna be good. So this random person added me on Snap, and I added back to do streaks or whatever. And this person said, "Oh, I heard about you." And I was like, I looked to my left, I looked to my right. Who gives a fuck? Clap if you care. Go tell your mama. I don't care. I don't care if you heard about me. I heard about people too. I heard about Beyonce, but you don't see me asking her like, oh, I heard about you. Like, I don't care if you heard about me. Like, keep hearing about me. At least you're not deaf. Like, congrats. Like, what do you want me to do about it? Then he said, after I said, okay, that's cool. And then he said, you ain't on shit. I'm like, no, I'm not on shit. I'm on my fucking bed, bitch. That's exactly what the fuck I'm on. And then he said laughing face emoji. I'm like, what's funny? Now I'm confused. Like who are you? I don't even know this person. I don't even know who the person was. I'm like, what? Like, weird. People are snapper crazy. Then after that, this other guy that I accepted, he texted me. He said, who are you? I'm like, a random person that you added. Then he was like, I didn't add you. You added me. I saw you on my request this morning. I'm like, lies. I wasn't adding people. I don't add people. Like, I wasn't adding people. What are you talking about? You added me. I accepted you. Like, there's like literally no reason to lie. And then he was like, then after he said that, I'm like, oh, okay, then it was a mistake then if I added you, because I didn't add him. I did not want to argue. Like, I don't care. Then he was like, oh. I was like, mm-hmm. Then he said, are you freaky? I'm like, no. Then he said, are you sure you don't want to get freaky? I'm like, no. I'm like, are you okay? Like, are you homo? Is that what you are? Are you one of those homos? I'm not doing this. Tell the truth right now. I don't want to participate in that. No. No, thank you. Like, if you're a homo, please take 3 feet back. Like, thank you. Well respected, I guess. Okay, but anyway, now it's time for the questions that my fans have asked me. First one is, hi Ken, my question is, how are you? This is a great question. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm high. I feel well. I ate. I'm drinking water. I'm breathing. I'm okay. I'm good. But yeah, like nothing's bad right now, I guess. Next question. If you were to wake up with green skin, what would you do? Call the cops? I'll be like, hello? Alphabet just got me. The fuck is going on here? Like, I look to my left, I look to my right. I'm confused. Why the fuck am I green? I would have thought, like, what's going on? Like, what do you mean what would I do? I would call the fucking cops. I'm like, hello? Like, what's going on? Like, call the police. Like, I'm turning green. Like, Alphabet got me. Like, I don't want to be like her. Like, I don't want to be green. Like, and then they would be like, what the fuck? What's going on? They talk about Alphabet the movie. I'm like, no, bitch. Alphabet the fucking theater. The fucking Broadway. How about that? Yes, I'm talking about that. Like, stop fucking playing with me, bitch. Like, they was like, oh my gosh, I've never seen this before. I'm like, I never seen it before either. Why am I fucking green? Like, but like, that's what would happen. That's what I would do. I would call the cops if I were to turn green. And let's hope that's not green either, if you know what I mean. Anyway, next question is, hey Ken, how do you know when you're hungry? When I'm fucking hungry? Like, what? What do you mean? Now I'm confused. You talk about, when do you know when you're hungry? When I'm fucking hungry. When my tummy hurts. Like, when you like roars at me. Like, roar, roar. That's when I know I'm fucking hungry. And sometimes it doesn't even have to do that when I know I'm not hungry. Like, if I'm hungry, bitch. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean, how do I know? Like, nothing, like, like I could feel it. Duh. But anyway, let me mind my business. But, next question. What's the most unexplainable thing that has happened to you? When I got into a fight with a hawk. Yeah, it was pretty wild. I was 9, and there was a hawk in the barn that we had. And it was just crazy. And I hit it with the fucking bat. I hit it with something. And then, like, it was like, ah! Like, I was like, ooh, what's going on? So I'm like, I'm finding the fucking hawk in the backyard. And nobody's knowing what's going on. And I'm like, I'm beating that fucking bitch up. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. Get the fuck off me. Get the fuck off me, bitch. And it was like, caca. Like, I was like, caca. I'm like, caca, caca. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm hitting the fucking bitch. Like, get the fuck off me, bitch. Get the fuck off. I'm like, and then I start running away. I'm like, help me, help me. The caca is like, it's like, caca, caca. I'm like, get the fuck off me, get the fuck off me. I was like, ah. I'm like, I'm screaming for help. I'm screaming for help. And like, I look to my left, I look to my right. Nobody's there to fucking help me, bitch. I'm like, I'm getting a fucking attacked by a fucking hawk. Caca, caca. I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I just kept on running, and then eventually, like, it flew away. And then after that, I started minding my business, as I should have been. But another thing that has unexplainably happened to me is that the time I caught on fire, yeah, it was pretty wild. I was 7. I remember this. I was 6. I was 6 or 7. I was wearing Spider-Man pajamas. And they was putting something in, and they told me to throw the box on the fire pit to have a fire. And then they said, be careful. So I put the box on top of the fire thing. Something popped. Something popped in the fire and it popped onto my pajamas. And then it popped all over my fucking pajamas. Like, it was like, boom, 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 boom. I felt like I was getting shot. Like, what's going on? Like, it started burning. It was burning. Like, am I on fire? So I unzipped the fucking pajamas. I stopped, dropping, fucking roll. I stopped, drop, and fucking roll, y'all. I'm rolling in the grass. I'm rolling. Like, it was just so crazy. And then they say, what is going on? Like, why are you rolling in the grass? I'm like, this bitch is on fire. This bitch is on fire. And then what's going on? Then I went over back to the house. There's holes all over my pajamas. The fire burned my fucking pajamas. I was really upset. I'm like, that fire piece like burnt my pajamas. Like, I'm really hurt. Like, I can't wear these again. And then people laughed at me. They was like, oh my gosh, like, are you okay? I'm like, I mean, yeah, I didn't get burned or nothing. Only like a little, like, what the fuck? But it was just pretty wild. But after that, anyway, next question and last question. This person said, hey, bitch. Wait, may I ask a question? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Because now I'm confused. Who's bitch? I look to my left and I look to my right. Nobody's there but me. So I know I'm not the bitch. So who is the bitch? Bitch. Riddle me that. I'll let it slide this one time. But anyway, this person said, hey bitch, do you know the Muffin Man? Get the fuck out my fucking question shit. Bitch, the fuck you mean? The fuck do you mean? Do I know the fucking Muffin Man? Yes, I know the fucking Muffin Man, bitch. Do you know the fucking Muffin Man, bitch? The fuck? Does he fucking know you, bitch? You dirty neck, bitch. The fuck? So do I know the Muffin Man? Yes, I know the fucking Muffin Man, bitch. And his fucking friends too, ho. I know them all. Do you know who the fuck I am, bitch? The fuck? Yes, I know him. Do you? Riddle me that. Riddle me that, bitch. Like, yes, I know the fucking Muffin Man. Hey, why is this your question? Why are you in my business? Why are you... I don't even know who you are. But why are you in my business? My business. It has nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing if I know him or not. But yes, I do know the fucking Muffin Man. But next time, watch your bitch words. Watch those. Okay, watch your bitch words. And stop asking stupid questions like that. And stay out my fucking business. Dirty dirt neck bitch. Okay? I'm done. We're not doing this. No. Unacceptable. I'm not doing this with you. No. But any fucking way, I'm just gonna mind my fucking business. So, this is pretty much it on the podcast. You know, things are going well. I'm in a good mood. I'm probably gonna eat some more. But I think this is it for the podcast. You know, like, yeah. Bye, bitch.